The first part of this project is to create a new Laravel project. So I'm going to run Laravel new, the name of the project. I'm going to call it YouTube clone or UYT-clone. So it will start and scaffold the project. And meanwhile, we can look at the UI. We'll talk about the UI. So as you know that the default front end comes with Laravel 8 is Tailwind CSS, but I'm going to use Bootstrap because I want to focus on the back end mainly, not to spend more time to fix the UI, because this project is mainly about the back end. So once the project is completed, so I'm going to cd change directory into YouTube clone. I'm going to open it in, you can open it in Sublime Text or in any code editor. I'm going to use Visual Code. So once the project is opened as you see here, just I want to make sure the database, I'm going to configure my the password. So you can configure your password for your database or your SQL in your machine. So this is the database already created in MySQL. It's already created. I'm using Table Plus. So it is here ready for my migration. But before that, as I mentioned, I'm going to use Bootstrap. I'm going also to scaffold the authentication or the views for authentication, login, reset password, and register using Laravel UI package. So the first step is I'm going to install it using Composer require Laravel UI. And then of course I'm going to select one of these configuration. So I'm going to select the --auth with Bootstrap once that installation is completed. So it is completed as you see. So I'm going to run the command. So now I need to compile my assets. So I'm going to run this commands, which is basically npm install, and then it will run the npm run dev. After that, I need to run the watch command, so it will compile everything for me. Now if I go to the browser, and then because I'm using Valet, I used this format, YouTube clone-test. So this is my application. If I go to login, of course, you won't see the styles yet because the compilation is going on. Once completed, we will be able to see everything using the Bootstrap, and you can recognize it later. So you can run your application like this. If you are using Valet, if you are using Homestead, also you need to do your configuration, but also you can use PHP Artisan Serve, or if you are using Windows also as well, you can use any solution like Exam or whatever solution for running your application, which is out of scope for this course. So once that's completed, so I'm going to run also an npm run watch. So it will watch all the changes in my compilation on the assets. So I'm going to refresh. Once this is completed, you will be able to see the login, and yeah, this is built successful now. So this is my login page, and this is my registration. So then I'm going to run PHP Artisan, and I'm going to run the migration, PHP Artisan migrate, just to make sure the migration is running. Of course, we are going to change some of the migration tables later in the next video to make sure that the user will be able to select the channel as well. See you there.